Okay, we're back. Rook, Rook meets King. Convince the Regania, Regania to kill Austin Rake, or find a way to spare Austin Rake. Now, me, I think I would just kill the guy. But see, this is the thing, and this is the thing about these types of missions. I hate these missions where technically, you can't kill anybody. Because if you do, that's going to be a mark against you. So, knowing that, you probably best to spare the guy. And then, two, the second thing is, because he used to be a Crimson Fleet member, he might have information that we can use. So we'll see what happens. Of course, the main purpose I'm doing all these missions is to get to Alejandro or Andrea's. Trying to get these names right. Andrea's romance quest. Because the last time I tried to tell her to stay, don't go nowhere.
Hello, excellent to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too. So let's get this thing going. Oh, you see, somebody's ready to beat the crap out of you, huh?
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
Why risk your lives to protect Ray? It's usually the
You
first
really
one
do
on
not
top
know
anyway.
which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Diagra. I think this one.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
Okay.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and two pistols loaded.
Turn. Calm down, dude. Return to. To leave it in the Jupiter's orbit. That's the other thing with the. I need to return. Okay. So let's go. This one. Back out. Oh, watch it. Oh, I always forget that. Damn it. On top. Because I'm thinking that they're going to find out that we made this deal. That's the thing. Like you said.
Away.
And like they say, we be exposed. So let's go back. Do this. That. Come over here. Set course. Travel.
Damn,
Oh,
Earth just
shit.
don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Yeah, sure.
You took out that jump drive.
You're not shooting at me, are you?
Know who you're messing with! Please, is that your best shot? That won't even leave a scratch! I need those shields back online!
Oh, fuck.
That was three target shields and no more.
Alright. Got this one.
Please, is that your best shot? You're dead! Stay on him.
Hell to Austria. I'm not gonna worry. Well, I don't know. We can get, see what they got. Sometimes they got some good stuff, like credits, so. Be closer. Yeah. So we can get some credits. But see, now things get even tighter because we gotta go on this ship and steal information. We gotta be, sneaky and all that stuff. Copper, ship parts, or ship part. What's over here? There's some more. Okay. Copper seminal waiver. technically these are the good guys. Let's see.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet. We live on a starship, Cora. Pets and starships don't always mix so well.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Give him an inch. We'll see, Gumdrop.
By herself, her father is with her. What's she talking about? Yeah. Hold on.
I have things I wish to discuss with you
Oh, good. Finally.
when you have time.
Well, I shouldn't say finally. We've been doing, copper. Oh, I don't want no copper. We gotta complete this quest before we go ahead continue with Alejandro's romance.
Thanks for the help with the cryptic. I had it under control,
Oh, it's the cryptic.
but definitely went faster.
Whoa!
Tell
Ah!
me about the Rakana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Best decision you ever made. I don't respond well to threats.
You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind.
Uh-huh.
And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Joining the Crimson Fleet is hardly a cause for celebration. But you have your reasons. So for now, I will allow it.
Oh, good. Yeah, uh-oh. It's like, uh-oh. I messed up already. Let me see. Starship. See, I gotta keep her back. Or try to keep her back. But she keeps following me anyway. Maybe what we should do. Okay, I think they already did a save. Maybe what we should do is go ahead and talk to her. Oh man. To get her quest on online. Yeah.
Makes me feel alive.
In that way, and then try to keep her on ship.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time. When I first came here, I never expected that I would meet you or feel this way about you. That we would end up here together. I know that you told me you were not going anywhere, but I still worried, if only a little, that my asking for time to think would be a problem. There is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barun culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless. I know, and I love you for that. The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea, a way I can demonstrate my commitment to you.
We need to start a guest list, and who is going to oversee this, whatever it is. I'm on board, whatever you're on.
I was hoping that would be your response. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. They might not understand, and I do not want that distraction. I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system. There's something we need to do there.
It is now what? Undismissible? Oh shoot. She's gonna go with us no matter what. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Undismissible. What do you mean undismissible mean? Let me see.
Eager to help, if I can.
Yeah, she's gonna follow us all the way.
It's a pleasure.
Maybe.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light?
Let me see something.
And
Maybe
none of
we
that
should.
grav tech cheating?
But see, the thing is, I try to undismiss her. I mean, not undismiss her. I try to dismiss her, and she doesn't do it. So let's load. Oh shoot. Let's do this before we do that. Let's go ahead and again load. This one. Let's see. Before we talk to her, let's not talk to her. Because I'm trying to dismiss her. You know, here you are being a spy, and she's tagging along. You're supposed to be doing this on your own. Yeah, so... Oh, stop. So what I'm trying to do...
The hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
But see, the thing of it is, she... Talk.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time. When I first came here, I know that...
Hey, no.
That you told me you were not going.
So we have to talk to her. We can't do anything with her right now, no matter what. So we're just gonna have to. Let's do this first. If she's with us, she's with us. If she's not, because I already supposedly dismissed her. So we'll just go ahead and oh, maybe we should hail first. Fuck.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
You gotta be quiet.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way. If
Commander
you are
Ikande
free
wants to
soon,
see you. Follow me.
could we talk?
Yeah, see, now she wants us to talk.
I had a fun. I hope I'll be able to see him next
United
time.
Colony System Defense at your service.
College is speaking to Commander. Oh, this is the other commander. Oh, never mind. This is the good guy. Well, this is the good guy. Well, I thought we were supposed to be going to... Oh, we're supposed to be going to a planet. That's right. Ah,
hello.
This is alright.
Do you have anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books.
Oh.
Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
I would have been fine killing Rick myself, but I don't want to traumatize the crew. I risk my cover to do it, so you better appreciate... Oh, any point in trying to get ready to give up information about the fleet?
That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. He might be better served as bait. For now, we'll keep him in the brig. Perhaps you could pay him a visit there sometime? I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you.
Okay, so...
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
We did our best not to cross the line, but the more we do, the more we risk exposing the deception.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
Yeah, that to sure. I could have died out there. The Clippers don't have a problem with attacking Crimson Fleet?
They are mercenaries for hire. If they are paid enough money, Ecliptic would attack the Vigilance. It wasn't terribly difficult to convince them to attack an isolated Crimson Fleet ship. Just expensive. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet?
It does seem right. If it was a clever plan, the fleet doesn't illustrate that the America that the whole thing worked. I think the top one.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Yeah.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
It is going according to plan. Those expected thing. What do you know about Neva?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with, so don't underestimate her. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
What is there to know? He is pirate scum. with all of them.
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. Any information you have on its members can only help. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Yeah. So she's gonna be locked in to continue.
The Regana made it to port with 0.
Shadowing me. But the thing of it is, she's still shadowing me, even though I had already just, told her to wait. That's what I did. I didn't dismiss her. I just told her to wait. But she's not waiting, so I don't know what to do. So, cockpit. So all we can do for now is to follow Undot.
If you are free soon, could we talk? Undocking complete, Captain.
We have to wait until we finish this quest before we can talk to her. Technically, I guess. Gee, I didn't know her romance quest would come this soon. I'm glad though, because we can do it and we can complete it. But oh shoot, I always messed that up. Oh, where is it? Oh, here. But I don't know. Well, see, this is the thing. I'm in the middle of this quest. We have a little over half an hour to do it. So I'm thinking, well, what should I do? Stop and play her romance quest, and then continue because she's gonna follow along regardless. Let's see. Oh shoot. Usually when I come here, I always get attacked.
I hear you've been making yourself pretty useful around the ship, Cora.
I have, Dad. I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Well, you're doing a great job restraining your trouble. What do you say we get you?
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
It still fits, Dad. And I love it. Now, a new book.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Haha, really? Doc. Usually when we come here, we're immediately attacked.
And we're locked in.
Okay, speak to Navia. So I'm thinking we should just go ahead and do Andrea's romance quest, and then come back to this. But see, the thing of it is, after we do the romance quest, then she's never gonna separate from us. So I don't know. I don't know how the game has this set up. Bored.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30.
See, she's still with us.
40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new Rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Who's she talking to? Me or here?
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
Why? Why did you miss me?
Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Keep. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Starship engineering. The bloody layer hull substrate. So this station should be fine. Looks like a good place for some R&R. Ha! Place looks like a real dump. I'll bet I really pisses the UC op that your station here. The Crimson Fleet took over the entire UC station. I like this one.
Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Assuming we are using the same abbreviation, I must disagree. I find this neither restful nor relaxing.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Keep,
Be quiet.
but it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right.
If you are free, sir.
History time. So,
We're
the
not
Keep
free.
is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, neighbor. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Elutra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa,
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cripps had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which,
Blueprints.
you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, we've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. They'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen. I'd say that was a bit extreme. That's going to get infected. Just send me up so I can start making money. I was a bomb in your chest over time. I'd say that was a bit extreme.
Exactly the lengths we're willing to go to protect ourselves. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
So if we disarm the bomb, I bet you don't get out, but I think it can make it second right like that. I don't think. So one wrong move and you're dead?
Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work? Getting into the system is a piece of cake. Getting out? Not so much. Anyway, I need you to listen up. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
You use the computer. We'll be doing a lot of business together. I'm not interested in small jobs. Just tell me we're officially done here. What kind of jobs?
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Okay, detour
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
She's following her right along. We're supposed to be undercover, deep undercover. Watch me mess something up. Let's see, before we go, let's talk to him. Let's do another quick save.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only Rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I'm just wanting to catch you.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Got it, boss. I don't like taking orders. I hope that this is a crew fleet before breakfast. They just sleep late. Why would a pirate organize have so many roles? Got it.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Maybe you should tell me about Crick's legacy. What's this code name we talk about? So you take every new private on these initiations? Oh, that's the kind of initiations you had to go through there.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
What if it was right that Key's legacy is a real? Won't the fleet just become a larger target for? Okay.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Okay.
Yeah?
Rock me King. Join the Crimson Fleet. Echoes of the past. Uh-oh. Does this mean we can't talk to her anymore?
Before I say anything else, I wanted...
never mind.
When I first... I know that there is no precedent for any of
Pete's
this.
sake. I thought we couldn't talk to her anymore. She started to talk on. Listen, we might have to do this again. I thought we lost the ability to but I think it's saved in the mission system. This is a bad time for that to pop up right in the middle of a see. Talk with Andrea. See, it says activities. So, activity. So it's gonna always be there, I think. Yeah, right here. Oh, this is what we can do. We can turn it off for now. And then we can, yeah, we can go ahead and talk to Delgado. See, now it's off. So when we do talk to her, let me see something.
Before I say anything else, when I first... I know that there's no...
So we can't do the other... Come on, exit. Oh, exit.
We will speak again soon, I hope.
So, let me see. So, if we go back... We kill Delgado. Talk with Andrea. Oh, okay. So, we still have her quest to do. No matter what we do from now on. So... That's fine. And then we'll go ahead and continue with Rook meets King, speak with Delgado. Alright. So So we'll just have to do this again.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business.
I just want to make sure her
The two of you are the
quest
only
is
Rooks that
still
have made the latest
live.
cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
We're supposed to be collecting intelligence, but I guess we're gonna have to wait until we continue with the mission, where we have some time to, search around. Let's get around this dude. But I want to start the romance missions. But see, the thing of it is, they're saying that you can't dismiss her anymore. So let's see. So if we talk to her, we can't dismiss her anyway. The key cargo bay? Wait a minute. What's this?
Are you
over
looking to
here
start
then?
something?
Shut
'Cause
up.
I'll finish it.
We're supposed to be going to a ship, yeah. Cockpit.
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready to depart.
Now what we could do...
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yeah. Now I think it's best to talk from here.
We're on our own again.
Talk from here. Do her romance quest. And then come back to this. How's that? Don't keep me waiting. Unfortunately, that's what exactly what we're gonna do. Keep me waiting. So let's do that. Let's go ahead. Let's undo this. Let's go to her activity. Activities. Talk to Andrea. Okay, so we're going to end this mission with the Crimson Fleet here. And then we are going to do Andrea's quest. So we can get married, blase, blase, blase. And get to something more interesting than doing this Crimson Fleet mission. We'll come back to that later. We need some R&R now. Okay, so thanks for watching. Take care. Until next time. But don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd appreciate the support. And we'll continue with Andrea's romance quest, and then we'll come back to the Crimson Fleet quest. Okay.